The jail booth became a confessional, full of admitted sins, forgiveness, and answered prayers. In the midst of his ramblings about how and why he could do better, I heard myself mumble, "Brother, we need you."
We back in Savannah. Black men got something to say right here in Savannah. This is a beautiful, beautiful night. Just a beautiful celebration of black men, an opportunity for us to come together and just vibe with each other, show love to each other, support each other, encourage each other, and challenge each other. So all of that happened tonight here in Savannah. We got a group. You representing something, man. What you representing?
I am representing the Georgia Southern University, Armstrong campus specifically.
And tell them your name.
My name is Cordero. I have a double major in political science and geography. I intend on studying city planning, but I have an entrepreneur heart as well. So I plan on doing a lot for my people.
There it is, for my people.
My alma mater, Georgia Southern.
For my people.
I was president of the student body at Georgia Southern back in the day.
Hell Southern, that's all I gotta say.
Yeah.
And no place else.
Stuff.
No place else. The other GSU.
The only GSU.
He goes
Let me ask you. No, where you from originally?
I was born in Alabama, Talladega.
He went all the way back to Alabama with that. He said, "I was born in Alabama."
Talladega.
It comes out every now and then.
That's all right. But tell me, did you go to high school there?
No, I went to high school in Gwinnett County.
Gwinnett. All right.
Grayson High School.
Grayson High School.
Yes, sir.
A football powerhouse. Wow.
They weren't when I was there. But.
Well, they putting some boys out there now. Yeah. All right. My counselor, barrister, what's happening, brother?
Hi there, yeah. Harrison Pratt, born and raised here in Savannah. Been away for a little while.
Whoa. What high school? See, everybody be on this high school war stuff, man. Y'all gotta
See, I left Savannah right when I went to high school. So I went to Liberty County High School out there. Lived in Midway for a little bit. I don't know if you guys know where Midway is. A small town.
It's midway between Brunswick and Savannah.
Yep, that's right.
Midway.
That's right.
Go ahead, tell them what you do, brother.
So I'm an attorney here in town. I do mainly insurance defense, but I'm open to a variety of different types of law. I do contract review. Anything you really need, I'll help you out if I can.
Former public defender.
Yeah, former public defender, former prosecutor. Done insurance defense. I've done plaintiff's work. I've helped real estate transactions. I'm just
You've done it all.
mode of all gambits.
I see.
Bro, how long you been practicing law?
5 years now.
Dang, that's a whole bunch in 5 years.
Yeah,
So
struggling when you go off somewhere and they take a long time to get your bar license going. You gotta eat what you can. So
get
you
to
go
it.
out there and you start your own firm up. So I started my own firm up back in 2021. When I moved out to Texas, I was doing plaintiff's work and real estate transactions. But now I've got 3 bar licenses: South Carolina, Texas, and Georgia.
And we're gonna give it up for 3 bar licenses, guys. I got 1, and I'm fighting every day to hold on to that 1.
We all are. We all are.
Standing.
That's right.
All right, our historian, troublemaker, good trouble. This is one of these good trouble brothers, and our friend.
Yes.
Rocking that FAMU LeBron special. My wife right now she's gonna be in 7th heaven, rocking the highest of 7 heels. What's up, brother? How you doing, man?
We're doing excellent, brother, because that's why I did it. I did it for my sister. I did it for my sister. I had to represent. That's right. And it's Jamal Toure, the African spirit in the house. Jamal Toure, the one-man NAACP. That's what we do. We bring it. It ain't trouble. It's about the word, about the power. That's what we bring to the table all the time. We sit at that table, understanding our greatness. So, bam, we up here in the house. And so just to throw it on out there, too, to my brother, Francis, I was student government president at Savannah State University for 2 years. For 2 years. Just throw it on out there. For 2 years. And for my brother Cordero over there, I had a double major at Savannah State, marketing and political science. Just throw it on out there. And then, and it's HVJ in the house. Herschel V. Jenkins High School.
Oh, Jenkins High School.
It don't matter about no other school. Understand that.
There it is.
I think the Atom Smashers would have something to say about that.
But what side of town?
What's side? What's side?
Look, y'all, this is Savannah, man. I'm telling you, it's real here. It's real. It's real in Savannah. The beautiful spirit. Brother, thank you for your efforts in helping encourage brothers to come here. And we had a fine turnout of men. And what I mean by that is just, it was beautiful, diverse, rich, engaging. And what we talk about often is having spaces where we can be authentic. And so I want to ask you all the same thing we've been asking black men all over the state of Georgia, as this is our 5th city of 9. What is it that you want? You have a chance right now to talk to the world. We believe this will be worldwide. Brother earlier said this needs to go viral. We believe that this conversation will be worldwide. What is it that black men in Savannah have to say? Just anybody jump in. Give it to us.
Well, I'll start off. So one of the things that I think is one of the predominant issues in our community is the breaking down of the black family, separating of the father and the mother from the children. So one of the things that, personally, that I'd love to see our politicians enact is legislation that balances out and making sure that there's time allocated equally to fathers and mothers. When you talk about, divorces happen. There's nothing we can do about that. There are good reasons why, you want to be able to separate from marriage, but you don't want to break down that family. You want children to be able to have equal access to their fathers and their mothers. And I feel like right now, it's just when a man has a baby with a woman, and the wife or the girlfriend or whoever it is decides that, I don't want you to have a relationship with the child, it's just automatically assumed that that's how it's going to be.
Wow.
Fathers fighting an uphill battle through the judicial system and just the relationship system to have a meaningful relationship with their child, especially when they want to. And it is just a defeated attitude. And I want to see, some kind of legislation pushed out there to try and balance that inequity.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. All right. Y'all can give it up for fatherhood rights, getting access to our children. Young man, you are a student.
I am, yes. And I guess what I would say is, from my esteemed professor here, he's done a lot to kind of make me think deeper about what it means to be Black and what it means to be part of this culture. And I don't think enough of us understand where we come from, the power we come from, what it took for us to even be here. Our lineage is made it. There's so many who didn't make it. There's so many who paid the price for us to still be here. So I think that in our community, there's a lack of that understanding and that realization. And I think if more of us realize that, we would act different, not only towards each other, but the world would have to see us different because we see ourselves different.
How they see us. Professor, I see you looking at your student, and I know it has to feel good for your student to say you made him think differently, right? And to think at least deeper about certain subjects. And I think that's what, education is, to get out what's in there. And so bravo, brother, for you doing what you do all the time. At a number of different universities since I've known you. Yeah. And so give us a word.
I say we give it to the Most High. And that's like when you talk about education, it comes from the word educere, which means to bring forth.
Yes, sir.
And that's what's supposed to happen with regards to education. It's supposed to bring forth, bring it out. And so when Cordero was saying what he was saying, I got to give some kudos to him. Because last year, the state of Georgia, or this year right here, they created, or at least was put out there, it gotta get you task force. And so with regards to that, and they submitted the act, the bill. And so what happened in the class, Cordero single-handedly went forth and revamped it and sent it to our state representative, Derek Mallow. Derek Mallow was impressed with that. So that's why I said I got to give kudos, and that's what we do. We acknowledge the people who are doing great things. And he did that. So, yes, I would say mad respect for him. So when I was looking at it, I'm like, yeah, he did something. See, not having that fear.
Yeah.
And so what I say to anyone out there who's checking out the show, we cannot operate in fear. Too many of us are caught up into fear. And so, and I say this to any elected officials, people who know us here in Savannah, in Chatham County, we have said this. We have said that you must look out for the least and the left out in the society.
Yes, sir.
If you look out for the least and the left out in the society, guess what? That means if they elevated, all of us are elevated.
Yes, sir.
But sometimes some of us are so scared to stand up to them. And that's why we do what we do. And so that's what we say to any elected official. Look out for the least and the left out. And we told folks back in 2018 that there's a new day here in Chatham County. Told them in 2019, there's a new day in Chatham County, and it's manifested. But we still got ways to go with regards to the victory is not here yet. That was just one battle in the war for liberation.
Fight on.
That's right.
Fight on.
A luta continua.
A luta continua. All right, man. Y'all got me. Hey, what's next? Right? Like, it's getting late here in Savannah, but we gonna, if y'all see us in the street, don't be mad. Brothers, we talk about habits, rituals, and disciplines. What do you all do? What do you do that you could share with other Black men around the world? That's the beauty of the Black Man Lab, is that it's really a lab, right? It's really where teaching, it happens. And so the podcast is an extension of that. It's where the teaching of Black boys and Black males into Black men, right? Because you can be 25 years old and not be a man yet. You can be 50 years old and not be a man yet. And so you might be a Black male, but we're trying to get the ingredients together collectively to be, for the making of men. So what do you do on a daily basis that you think is a habit, ritual, or discipline that other men should consider?
Well, for me personally, every morning I'm reflecting on exactly why am I going to work? Because you can go to work for money, but there's a purpose behind it. There's family, there's goals, there's hopes, there's dreams behind it. I remind myself every morning why I'm going to work. But
your why.
My why. But another thing that I think is very helpful, and we saw it here today, just brothers speaking with each other about what they want. When you voice out loud what you want, there is someone out there who is trying to connect with you. There are people out there that want to help you. The young man that wanted to be a lawyer, he's in a room full of lawyers. Great connection. Speaking that stuff out loud is going to help you accomplish your goals, because, there might be 5, 10, 1 million people against you, but there's one person out there, at least one person, that wants to help you and connect with you, and y'all can grow together. So I will encourage everyone,
speak it. Yes,
speak
sir.
it into existence.
The universe is listening.
Yes.
The universe is listening. Young scholar.
Yeah,
What do you do?
What I was going to say really goes very well with what he just said. Not only should you speak it, but I've always been told, write it down, make it plain. So writing down your dreams.
Do you do that in a journal, or do you do it on your laptop or phone?
I personally
hand
pen
write
and
it.
paper. For me, that works best. The writing in a note works that's all I got, but I prefer pen and paper. But yeah, I want to start a university. I want to start a modern day HBCU. I think we still need stuff like that. And so
Where's Brother Marty at? Where's
the
Brother
campus.
You got the campus design?
Know what programs I want to offer. I'm not a education person, so I don't really know curriculum, but I know what I think we need to be taught.
Yeah.
So I've written that stuff down. So
Go ahead and start you a
writing it down.
university of friendship, a college of brotherhood,
Hey,
school for the better making of men.
the Black Man Lab Academy and Institute forthcoming, designed already in this creative mind. My brother, what do you do?
The first thing is that I give credit to the Most High. I acknowledge the Most High. And I thank my ancestors for making me who I am. And then what happened, I go look in the mirror, and I look in the mirror, and I love myself, and I love me. I see that right there. And so then what happens, that helps me, that when I come outside, when I see my brother Francis, I see my brother Cordero, I see my brother Davis, I see my brother Pratt, then guess what? I can love them too because I love me. Because I understand when I look in that mirror, I'm looking at the best of the best. I'm a descendant of the best of the best. From, again, the watery graves that we know as the Atlantic, that we know that somebody survived to make it over here, and they are the best of the best who survived it. So it means that I acknowledge my ancestors. That means, so I'm a descendant of the best of the best. So when I look at you, and I don't even have to know your name, but when I look at you and I see you, I know something about you.
Yeah.
I know that somebody in your family survived like somebody in my family survived. That's my ritual. So then that way I got to make sure I respect your humanity. And I got to fight for your humanity. Even if you don't want to fight for it, I got to do that because, again, it's been ordained by the Most High and my ancestors. That's why I'm here, and that's why I love them for that.
You could knock the mic over. Nah, I'm just playing. I'm just playing, Keith. I'm just playing. Keith, like, don't mess with our equipment. Brothers, can we give it up, man? Brother Francis, man, you got a special guest in the audience. Where's the young?
Yes, little Langston. So both my sons were in the lab tonight. They during the come over here. During the pandemic, they were watching the lab online, and Langston has wanted to get in the lab. Thurgood has already been to the lab a few times, and so Langston spoke in the lab. He affirmed a part of his manhood. This is a part of our ritual. Every day he says this. So tell him what you say every day before you go out to school or do anything.
I'm a strong, intelligent, good-looking black man.
All right, y'all give it up. And we ending that thing on that. This is the Black Man Lab Afterflow coming to you from Savannah, Georgia. All day, every day. This is beautiful, y'all. Peace.